Driving in a construction zone is like playing a game of Donkey Kong, except there are no rules. Usually the grand adventure starts with the lane closure signs. There are many arguments about how the zipper lane is supposed to work, but true to form, everyone has their own interpretation and does it their own way. Not only do they do it their own way, they feel like they need to take it upon themselves to enforce their truth on everyone else. Some people move over to the right lane as soon as they see the first sign that says left lane is closed in 2 miles. Some people wait until the second or third sign, merging about a half mile out. But then there are the Frogger champions. They are weaving in and out of traffic, doing 80 miles per hour straight towards that flashing orange arrow with reckless abandon. They put absolute faith in the fact that when they jerk into the right lane at the last second, the person behind them will choose life and hit their brakes to avoid the accident. I read somewhere that the correct way to use the zipper lane is to go all the way up to the closure in both lanes and then move over one at a time in an orderly fashion until everyone slides through. Whoever said that has clearly never driven in America. There are 3 minds on the subject. The first and rarest kind of don't give a shit either way. They just go with the flow and let people in and out and just hang back like, yep, not getting involved in that madness. I'ma stay over here. You guys do all that crazy way up there. I'ma be back here chilling. Not today, Satan. The next 2 groups are split pretty evenly. You have the Speed Demon Frogger champions and the self-proclaimed regulators. Just as there are Frogger champions who like to jump in front of cars at the last minute, there are the regulators who feel like it is their personal duty to attempt to correct this person's behavior by not letting him in. It generally turns into a game of chicken, with both people rocketing towards the closure, staring at each other through the window, flipping the bird and shouting F-bombs. Boxes rocketing down the highway at 95 and a 45, trying to beat each other to the opening. People in the passenger seat freaking out, yelling at the driver for being an neither party letting up because no one wants to be the loser. All the people in the cars behind them watching are just like, look at these eating popcorn and waiting for the carnage. You don't really know who's gonna win. Makes it exciting. Crazy versus crazy. After you actually manage to get into the construction zone, that's where things get even more dicey. Whoever lays out the cones has taken it upon themselves to make sure that one is halfway into the driving lane. This happens about every quarter mile or so. Keeps you on your toes. It's even crazier if it's a big enough project to have barrels instead of cones. You can nip a cone and survive. You clip a barrel? Well, Godspeed, friends. Then there are the construction vehicle drivers, who must feel like they're invincible or just give no. They look at all the traffic ripping through a single lane at 50 miles per hour and decide to just drive that dump truck or dozer right up into traffic without looking. Balls on these people. Big balls. Somehow, a sign that says truck entering highway translates into look out, this can happen at any moment. We aren't gonna look, and we'll be going 5 miles an hour.